exciting day here at B-Dub Designs. After a couple of weeks of waiting, the Bambu P1S finally arrived. At first glance, the packaging looks really nice. They have it put together really nice. Lots of good padding. I didn't do any research or watch any YouTube videos prior to ordering this to see what an unboxing looked like. Had I done that, I might have realized exactly what I was getting myself into. One of the areas that I was a little concerned about was getting the unit out of the box. The design is to use the plastic packaging as handles and lift the product up out of the box. Had I watched a video before, I probably wouldn't have been as nervous, but it actually worked out really, really well. Once you get the unit up out of the box, you find a couple rolls of filament that Bambu has packed in there for you. It's kind of a nice little added bonus to help get you going. Ours had about a half a roll of green and a half a roll of orange. After you get through the first couple layers of plastic tape, open the unit up, you'll find a box of accessories. It's got power cords in there. It's got some data cables as well, along with a couple of Allen wrenches that you'll need to put the unit together, install a couple of the little pieces, and then also remove a bunch of screws that are holding everything tightly together inside of the unit. One of the really nice things that Bambu did with this is marked the screws that you need to remove with these brightly colored orange arrows. That was kind of a nice little added touch to make sure that you're getting everything done right. The first couple of screws that you take out allow you to remove the AMS unit from inside of the unit. Once you pull the AMS unit out of the machine, you'll find a couple more screws that you have to remove. You end up with 7 screws removed in total. All of those were marked with those orange arrows. The first piece to install is a spool holder. Honestly, with the AMS unit, I don't understand if I really need to have the spool holder installed, but I'll go ahead and install it anyways. The next step will be installing the LCD control panel. Super easy to put together. You snap the cable in the back of it and then put the mount into the respective holes, and then it will click into place. Installing the AMS was really easy. Insert the tube into the back of the connector on the machine, and then there's a couple of data cables that you have to install as well. Those were really easy to figure out since they were sized specifically for the connections that you had to put them into. Once you have that done, it's time to connect the power and get the thing powered on. I would recommend making sure that you have the Bambu app downloaded on your phone before you get to this point, because the next step that you need is to scan a QR code inside of the app, and that will help pair that with the app and get you up and running. Once you have that paired and you're finished with that process, the machine will go through a self-test. The self-test takes a couple of minutes. It really wasn't that long at all. And during that process, you'll see the print bed raise up. That is when you get the chance to remove all the foam that was underneath the print bed. Don't make the mistake that I did and try and rip it out in small little pieces. Just wait for that bed to get raised up and it'll make it really easy for you. Once the self-test is done, now comes the fun part. You actually get to print something. So I installed the green filament into the AMS unit. It really was an easy process. You just push the filament down into the hole in the AMS. The one little thing that I noticed is my roll kind of jumped around a little bit while it was being fed in there. I'm guessing it's because the weight of the roll was lighter than what you would normally have with a full roll, but it settled down into the unit and really didn't cause any concerns. Once you get that filament loaded into the AMS, you get to choose something to print on the control panel. There are a number of models that were pre-installed, but rite of passage is printing that first benchy on the machine. After about 25 minutes, the benchy's done, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably stood there the entire 25 minutes mesmerized by how the printer was actually working and watching that benchy come to life. Now that the P1S is up and running, I'm excited to find new models to print and share this journey with you. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking for more content from us, please subscribe and like the video.